Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. I hope y'all can hear me because I forgot to add myself to the stream, okay? But nonetheless, I am here, okay? It's going to be a quick little review, quick little chit-chat for VH1 Foolishness, okay? I was like, well, I guess since this is the family reunion version of Love and Marriage, of Love and Hip Hop, I can do that. And then the little, Shawnee special, because it's only 3 episodes. I was like, you know what? That's fine. Gonna just add them in together, okay? But y'all, it's not gonna be long at all. Okay. Now I'm still up here trying to get my graphics together because I was trying to add stuff in at the last minute because I was late getting home because I got caught in traffic. Okay, but anyway, I hope everybody had a great, Tuesday? Had a great Tuesday. Okay, gonna have a great Wednesday and a great rest of the week because that's what we do around here. Okay, but where am I at? I'm around summer, y'all. I want to get on the screen. Okay, wait, where I'm at? Boom. Hi, hello, everyone. Okay, I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and we're gonna get into some things and whatnot. Okay, now y'all know first things first. If you've not done so already, please make sure that you have already subscribed to my channel to become a whole JayBirds, dot. Okay, do not forget to also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twit of the Turn. Okay, Twit of the Turn. Okay. Do not forget to also like the video, please, and thank you. Like the video because it's the thing to do. Y'all know to also share the video. Okay, hit that share button because it helps folks who don't know me to get to know me. Okay. I was caught in traffic. Still thought we got me a taco, okay, and had to get some water in my system and whatnot. So that's why I'm a little bit late because I was eating a little taco from Taco of the Bell. Okay, now I'm situated. Now I am here and ready to do what we came here to do. But hello to the people. Okay, hi to y'all. Make sure you hit the little like button. Thank y'all for being here because you can be anywhere. You can be anywhere else, but you're right here with me in the foolishness that is love and hip hop. Now, I did not watch Miami recently. I did not watch Atlanta. Okay, at the R. Hey my, that's my mama. Okay, if you leave watch Shaunie special singles. Sorry, y'all, I'm still a little bit sick. And it's still going around. But yeah, I watched it. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all my perspective. It ain't gonna be no full blow by blow. We're gonna just a little bit chit chat for both the shows. Thanks for us about the Fenty sale. That's not because I love them. See, you love them, don't you? Because they're amazing. That's the thing to love. Love the Fenty of the beauty. Okay, Miami and Atlanta were boring. I saw some stuff that wasn't so horrible towards the end of the season, but it wasn't enough for me to really want to watch the whole season. So it's like I'll just watch this instead. Coming out on Tuesdays, quick little recap of it all, just because content is content, and it's not horrible. And I can read a couple people for the full list that they got going on. So, Family Reunion. This is season 3 for the Love and Hip Hop edition of Family Reunion. I feel like VH1 and the Love and Hip Hop people realize we can't keep doing the regular seasons because people don't really be watching the regular. So many people stopped watching and reviewing the show. I was like, they can cancel the whole thing. But something about the family reunion part of it is a little bit fun, okay? But also the set of people on the season, it's a lot of people, and the people we've seen in today's episode, well, yesterday's episode, it wasn't even everybody who they still gonna add more and more people to the list, okay? But let's get into what we came here to get into. Now, tomorrow I will be live for a gossip chat. I may be live. I don't know if I'm gonna go live for a gossip chat or I may record it tonight and it's uploaded tomorrow. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. We shall see. We shall see. First up, so the Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion is being hosted this season by Spice, and Spice, invited Marla Negra to help her host. So they around here, and this season they're in Jamaica. Okay, they're in Jamaica, man, or whatever, because we know that is where Spice is from. And because Spice is from, is Cardi also from Jamaica? I don't know. Anywhere go, that's where they at. Okay, so these two around here, and I was like, whatever. No, the opening we see them leaving Spice's performance. You know what I'm saying? Marla Negra was there. Also, we had Carly was there, and then Estelita. I was like, who is these random people they bringing back who we just don't care about that much? I was confused. And I was like, wait, who is Esperanza? I'm like, wasn't she the girl who was like, messing with Stevie J or something and was fussing with people? I was like, why they bring Esperanza back? And I remember also, I could never remember her name. I'm like, was it Esperanza? Was it Lobsterita? What was it? Was it Lima Rita? Girl, I don't know. Anyway, Estatilia is back. And I feel like for no real reason. Now, Marla Negra, okay, who's on here this season, she just had them twin girls. She said it's her vacation after having her daughters, that her and Alan, the baby daddy, are not together anymore. But I feel like Amara, y'all wasn't ever together when she was pregnant. The whole pregnancy, Alan himself was always gone somewhere. He wasn't ever around. I was like, girl, for what? Poor Kay. But she said they are officially not a couple anymore, and she's gonna have a good time being single. Okay. Spice also said her and that man she was with during COVID, they not together no more either because he cannot handle her being Spice, the artist, dancing around, having fun, shaking her shimmy, and saying he cannot take all of that, so they not together either. Okay, but back to Esther Rita and Carly Red. Now I was like, it's so many people around here who they could have got. Right. Return of Enchilada. But there were so many people around here. I'm like, she was such a forgettable castmate, in my opinion, that I was like, what's the point of her being on Family Reunion? Her only connection was Stevie. Stevie not on this season. At the all. I was like, girl, cut it out. Leave it be. Don't do that no more, okay? It's just weird, okay? What's on Carly's face? She had work done, and it didn't work all the way. Carly, her current face. I feel like Carly's current face where, in 2022, because I seen her at Portia's wedding, The current face looked like it settled better. But the face on this show, her face is still settling. Okay, I think she has since stopped getting all that stuff on her face, and so she looks fine. Okay. Oh, you love empanadas? Empanadas is back. You know what I'm saying? She's a very beautiful woman, but I'm like, well, what is she here for? Because I feel like no one even really know or remember what the point of her being on the show was back then. But now she's here, just I guess for shits and giggles. I guess for shits and giggles. I'm not sure. Okay, but they round there. Now also we have Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy No Dollars. Okay, is back this season because he was on the first season of the family reunion. Okay, he's back this time too. We also have KK and Scrap De Leon. Okay, Scrap De Leon is, I love saying his name. Scrap De Leon is back this season. He's on McCann or whatever. I'm like, okay. Now, Carly up, oh, you invited my ex? Girl, Scrap was not your ex. Carly gonna say Scrap was her ex, but they never had sex. I was like, girl, I don't believe, look, it's two things I don't believe. I do not believe he's the actual ex, and I do not believe y'all did not have sex. Okay, some about both of those statements seem a bit liar-ish. And even Spice said, Carly, you know damn well you had sex with that man. Y'all had sex? Yes, she did. And it's okay, Carly. You banged him all night. I was like, girl, I don't care. Now, also, who do we have? We have Mariah Lynn. Mariah Lynn and Alexa Sky are also on this season. I don't know why. I don't know why. They didn't have to be on this season. But again, we know of them. Mariah Lynn has always been on Love and Hip of the Hop. Okay, Alexa Sky was around here sometime. But again, they friends. They're around here having whatever fun they think they have. Okay, now when Carly find out, you invited them for real? Because Mariah Lynn in the past, she posted on social media that I was messy. I said, Carly, you are messy. It's weird to me. Carly is upset because somebody posted on social media that she messy. But you are, Carly. You known to be messy. We don't know you for much more than you being messy. Switch yourself for. How you mad? Okay, and it wasn't anything recent. It was something old. Okay? Something, I don't know, Rylan. A lot of folk don't know you personally, Carly, but we watch you on the show, and we know from what we see, you are messy. And sometimes you're messy for no reason. And to me, personally, I feel like you trying to now have issue with Mariah Lynn based on, oh, she posted on social media that I was messy. But you are. I mean, you are. Like, what else did you expect us to do? Did you want somebody to lie? Now, when they mentioned that how Carly Red and Esperanza used to be beefing too and fussing and fighting on the show. Oh, we made up since then. Spice helped us, get a better to have to come to common ground. We cool. Now I was like, girl, B of the S. You can't fool me. Not today, not ever. I just don't feel like, I would guess my beef would be more with somebody I had real beef with versus someone who said I was messy on social media when the world say you messy. But guess what we're going to do? We're going to leave that be. Okay, we're going to leave that be. But again, Mariah Lynn and the Sky Girl, Alexa Sky, is brown here. Okay, now we also see Chrissy. Chrissy is on this season. Okay, Chrissy around here too. I was like, girl, not Chrissy Lampkin. It's the Lampkin or Lumpkin. I don't know. Chrissy Jim Jones' forever girlfriend. Okay, her and Jim Jones was on season 1 back in 2011. The fact that she was on the first season of Love and Hip Hop 11 years ago, and she's still dating that man, it's kind of funny to me. I'm leave that be as well. However, she said all family reunions requires a matriarch. Okay, so she is there to help and give advice if need be. I was like, girl, Chrissy, go sit down. So I'm like, You got KK around there. You know, she's an older woman who's the mother of the mother. Okay, but I'm gonna leave that be. Now we also find out because again, Mariah Lynn and them on this boat they're on this boat together. Chrissy brings up how she does not know Mariah Lynn, but Mariah Lynn knows Mama Jones. And she said even though she did not invite Mama Jones, Mariah Lynn invited Mama Jones because I was like, how was Mariah Lynn and Mama Jones even cool? Like what how? I don't know. But that's fine. That's whatever. So Mariah Lynn invited Mama Jones, Jim Jones' mama, round here to the thing. And I'm like, so we know foolishness is on the way. Okay, it is on the way. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see some comments. Not crying, like not Donald Duck. I do agree that she should have left her face alone. Trick do love the kids. But Trick that it no dollars should also go sit down somewhere. Okay. Who hasn't currently claimed she dated is getting real trashy. I feel like she just always want to be around here. They do need to check. I agree. Alexis needed to check. She was on every. She was on every level about. But was she? That's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Crowley is messy. Crowley's known for being messy. A whole new man. Why are they putting that Spice set this up? Just put the people in the house, the style, and see who survives. You know what? If Love and Hip Hop was smart, they will for sure do some kind of challenge-like show. I don't think they need to keep coming up with this premise of who invited who and who. I do think that's dumb. Like, oh, Spice said, come to Jamaica, man. It's like, no, VH1 said, let's have it in Jamaica. Who can we just have, say, hey, I live in Jamaica too. Okay. But I'm like, whatever. It's kind of crazy. Chrissy, the one hitter. Yeah, she was with Jim Jones for 18 years. 18 years. Whew. Oh, Lord Jesus. When I heard Mariah Lynn invited Mama Jones, I said, Mama, I said, Mona, bitch, in your rocky voice. I agree. Because of all the folk, you want us to believe that not Jim Jones, because Jim Jones will be on the season later on in the season. You want us to believe that not Chrissy, not Jim Jones, hell, not even Trick Daddy, Mariah Lynn invited Mama Jones because they cool. I was like, get out my face. Okay, get out but I can't wait to see Mama Jones because I feel like that she's a fun person to take around with. Okay, now we also see that Tia Marie, Nikki Baby is here, also gonna play. Now Tiara said that she is ready for a vacation. I said, first of all, you ready for court? Because as soon as 50 Cent see that you was on the TV in a goddamn Louis Vuitton vest, and she also had Louis Vuitton luggage. As soon as 50 Cent see that he gonna come sue you for all your money, he want the vest. You're around here with good weed, Louis Vuitton clothes. 50 Cent want his money. Anyway, but she said she's ready for a vacation because her man is in prison. Her mama had another stroke. I was like, I mean, that's yeah. If your man in jail in prison and your mama had a stroke, I mean, I would be with my mama. But I'm gonna leave that be. Now, when the producers asked her, like later on in the episode, if she is, having issues with her sobriety, because on the beach she was a little bit, she looked a little bit inebriated. Okay, she did look a little bit, a little bit toasty. Okay, but she said no, and I'm here, I'm on vacation, and I made the choice to drink, but I'm good. Now we know Tia Marie has had a long battle with drinking. She's been to rehab before. She has, we've seen her on the show too much. I think at one point they did an intervention with her. I feel like this. You have some people like me. I used to be a very, 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 very heavy drinker in my early 20s. I'm not no more. But I never had a full-blown, drinking problem. I was drinking a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't, need it to numb. You know what I'm saying? It was different. So I feel like when you have an actual drinking problem and you have to go to rehab a few times, you should not still be drinking. Like, I feel like you don't, have the capacity to say, you know what, I can drink today. No, because it seems like you drink too much. So I just hope somebody gonna watch out for her because we seen Nikki Baby when Spice asked Nikki Baby to go check on Tierra because she may be a little bit a little bit drunk, and I'm like, see, it's already starting. It's already starting. Not Gunplay. Gunplay, as we see, is cut them damn dreads off. Okay, now I'm happy he did that. Gunplay looks handsome, but also like he need Jesus. Like he need to be baptized in the healing waters of Lake Minnetonka in Minnesota. I feel like Gunplay would be handsome, but the drug use makes his skin look weird. Because he was fully on drugs. And I believe he's clean now. But I find him attractive, but also he scares me a little bit. And again, his skin does sometimes look like a drug addict skin. Okay, now he was invited by Trick Daddy, no dollars, and he said, but things, I've known Trick for years. He said we've been cool, but things are a little bit weird for us right now because said Trick has an Airbnb. And at the Airbnb, he let me rent it out, right? I rent out his Airbnb and I fucked it up. Okay, I wrecked the place and Trick been pissed since then. So I hope here we can kind of talk it out. I'm like, look, you can't rent my Airbnb and fuck it up and not talk to me about it. I just don't want to have it happen. Okay, I don't at all. Because it can be like, what? You did what? So, I don't know. But I'm happy that Gunplay at least look like he has stopped doing drugs. He looks clean and healthy. He don't look as spaced out and druggy as he did the last time we saw him on the show. So I'm like, okay. He look clean. Even Tierra, look, Gunplay, Tierra, and even Nikki Baby, they all look great. Because Nikki Baby look. Nikki Baby to me was a plastic doll. Okay, she was made by Mattel, Barbie plastic. Okay, and she looked good right here. Okay, she looked less plastic. Her face looked like it actually moves. So I'm just hoping and praying and wishing that these three folk right here have a good old time this time. Now, they also brought back Fresher and Jen. I don't know why. I said, wouldn't it? Look, I don't know who I was more aggravated they brought back. Was it Fresher and Jen or was it freaking Estelita? Esperanza? Was it Empanada? Okay, I'm like, what? Why? Why? Between Espanada and Fresher and Jen, I'm like, first of all, Fresher and Jen was on like one season of Love and Hip Hop, and we hated they season because it was so dumb. We knew Jen wasn't going no damn where. Jen was not gonna leave that man. I'm like, and I feel like he ain't did shit since then. But again, these two still together. We don't care. They still together and engaged, but no wedding date is set. Now on the beach, right? When all the folk was around there having a good time. They was talking about, Fresher and Jen and how he said, I'm a better man now. And this fool then said, I'm a better man. But I feel like, with the issues or whatever, women never want to own up to their issues. So men have to build women up. I said, the fuck? It's weird because the main issue that Jen needs to live up to is the fact that she's staying with you. That's her issue. Jen's made the problem. The one thing Jen need to own up to is that she's staying with Fresher no matter how much he disrespects her. That's it. No matter how much he treats you like crap, no matter how much he's not a mature man, you're going to stay with that man forever. That's on you, man. That's not on me. That is on you. That is your problem. That's your man. Get out our faces. We don't care. Okay, I was like, I just cannot. I was like, girl, when I was like, who? I'm like, Fresher. I'm like, them fools with the threesome. And I said that because he had like a whole other girl he was messing with who was his artist, and it was just stupidity. It was a fake Jocelyn, Mimi, and Stevie J. Okay, it was a fake Tara, Amina, and Peter. Okay, it was a fake whoever else was with somebody and with somebody else. I was like, man, get him out of my face. I was not happy to see them at all. Okay, between them and Espanada, I was like, get out my face, leave, move. Okay, now Lyrica, is back. Now we do not see A1. I did not see Nanea promotion showing A1 was there. And if Lyrica here with no A1, I can tolerate her. Cause that means we don't have to worry about her and A1 fussing over nothing. Okay. Now she said she's single, but she's still legally married. They're going through a divorce right now. I feel like, girl, get it done. Okay, get it done. Let it be and let it be. Okay. Now we co-parenting. That's it. Yeah, said we good at co-parenting. It's about making our son know he's our number one. I think their son probably about maybe 4 by now or whatever. Now when Messy asked Carly, say, "Well, you single? Well, so can you fuck?" I'm like, "Not can she fuck?" Carly asked this lady, "Can she have sex with other people on the trip?" I was like, "Girl, no one would answer that on camera. No one." No one, okay? But when she said, "Look, I am single, okay, I'm not dating nobody, but I have friends," meaning I'm already fucking somebody, leave me alone. And I don't look, there's no one on this show, on this season, that anybody should bang. Nobody should bang anybody on this show unless they came together. Okay? This is not let's play swap the penis in the vagina. We don't want to do that. Leave it be. Somebody get Only in Wyoming out. I must troll. I should have cut on the I forgot to cut on the I'm kind of block them. Remove. How can I? Okay, hide the children. Anyway, so back to the conversation. Yeah, that was all with them. Okay, so look, at this point in time, everybody there, everybody around there, everybody here. This is the most I could get out of everybody's confessional looks to have a conversation just in general, because it was out on the beach. I'm on the beach now. They all wait because Trick is on the boat. Trick is on the boat. Trick was supposed to be around here getting some fresh fish for a fish fry at the beach. Look, do not invite me somewhere when there's no food when I get there. There's no reason on guys bring her. Because my thing is this: if you get the fish from off the boat in the ocean, you have to clean the fish and gut the fish and prepare the fish to be fried. You can't you cannot take fish from the ocean and throw it in a goddamn cooker. That's not how these things. No, you can't. You have to prepare the damn fish. So I'm like, who made up the lie that Trick was the one bringing food? Because Trick ass showed up and he had no damn food. Talking about I was on a cruise ship boat or whatever, and it wasn't no good fish out there. Well, sir, the plan should have been better. I blame Amara and Spice. Because why have us at a damn beach with a whole bunch of drinks and no goddamn food? Look the rule. You cannot be around here drinking on an empty stomach. It will get you drunk and sick fast, okay? But anyway, they start playing Jenga. Okay, they playing Jenga where you put a little thing or whatever. You can ask a question and this and that or whatever. So I think Trick pulled one, and it was like a wild card. He gave it to Amara, and someone asked Amara to show what's up under her little dress. She said nothing. Nothing. Ain't nothing. I'm like, girl, stop. And when Trick said, I like this game because I always wanted to bust down Amara, I was like, Trick, no. Ain't not now part of this trip gonna help you sleep with Amara. Amara told you before, Trick, no. And Trick, no means no. No means no. And also, I'm gonna say this: why is y'all trying to cook fish from the ocean? Leave that for the locals, not y'all who there for a damn check. Get y'all some catered stuff. Okay, get some traditional Jamaican food, mine. Okay, do that. I'm leave that be. Now, as the leader, Esperanza, Empanada pulls, tell a secret card. Her secret that she told, years ago, I had sex with Safari. I was like, why does everybody fuck Safari? And this is the crazy part. Of all the secrets to tell, you want to tell that you banged Safari? That's your only secret? Really? And we remember Safari and Nikki Baby bang. So I'm like, so Safari banged Esplanada, he banged Nikki Baby, he, married the main. Who else banged Safari? And I'm like, Esplanada, why would you round here and say that's your girl? Get out my face, Esperanza. Get out my face. Okay? Now more folk come to the beach, Tia Marie and them get there, car, all of them get there, because everybody was like coming in spurts, okay? Now, most of them are already drunk. Okay? Why? Because there was no food. You cannot be drinking. You can't be drinking and not having food to suck up the liquor. Trust me, I know. Okay. Anyway, so Carly there. Now Carly around there. Carly still lusting after Scrap DeLeon. Okay. Now Scrap DeLeon, well, he on the end. Okay. Um, Sometimes Scrap DeLeon is sexy, and sometimes he looked like, an evil villain in porn. If porn had evil villains, I feel like it'll be Scrap DeLeon. But Carly, like, a little bit lustful after that man or whatever, because again, they used to mess around a little bit. Okay, meaning before he went to prison, they talked on the phone a little bit. I think they messed around a little bit. Now he said it wasn't nothing special, it wasn't nothing deep or whatever. But once he got out of prison, Carly kind of gave him the cold shoulder. Now Carly says, because I had a man, I was trying to be, respectful, whatever, to my man. So that's why I kind of, was like standoffish or whatever. But now Cardi feel like, why you come here? What you here for? What you gonna do here? I'm like, ma'am, he's there the same when you there for the check. Okay, for the check. But he said, look, I'm just here to have some fun, you know what I'm saying? I want to see who I can see. I want to look at who I can look at. Cardi feel like, okay, he should be saying he wants to see me. But I know he's not going to say that, because he was also said on TV and on interviews how he really wants to have multiple women. He said, no, I didn't say that. What I said was, I want to have multiple wives. I say, sir, multiple wives still mean multiple women. Either way go, you do not want to be a one-woman man. And Carly needs a one-woman man, because Carly needs a new man every season. So she needs someone who can focus on just her. Okay? Anyway, but they had that conversation, it was fine. But I'm like, girls, leave that man alone. Leave that man alone. And I was like, leave me. Now, when Mariah Lynn and them get there, her and Carly beefing, because Carly kind of shunned Mariah Lynn because she called me messy, and I don't like it. I was like, why are y'all fussing? Why? For what? Poor K. Now, Mariah, look, Carly, I don't have no issue with you. I don't have no. I really don't. Okay, I don't. It's not a big issue. Okay, and to me, it was like Carly was being petty. She was being petty. She was being not a bully, but I feel like Carly was looking for a reason to be for somebody. But I'm like, that's just dumb to me. But I'm whatever. Okay. Now Tia Marie and Alexis Scott, they have issues because 5-10 years ago, Tia Marie is cool with Masika, and I'm like, y'all are really up here beefing and having like Carly Red being upset with Mariah Lynn about some shit she tweeted 5-6 years ago is stupid. Tia Marie being upset with Alexa Sky because when she was recently asked if her and they were cool, I think she said who, as if she did not know who Tia Marie was. I'm like, Tia Marie, girl, if your mama had to show your man in jail, you have other things to worry about than Alexa Sky acting like her, saying who, as if she don't know you. And why are y'all fussing about shit back when Alexis was beefing with Masika? You cool with Masika, which means Alexis had, did not like you because you was, right for Masika. But I was like, Masika not even here. Childish. I'm like, how would all this shit on day one? Really? Really? Now, when Alexis said at the end of the day, we just don't fuck with each other. And that's fine. I get it. But y'all don't have to have no actual like beef. It's petty bullshit based on old bullshit. And if anything y'all should learn from the bullshit of y'all life is leave it be. Just stop it. And the only one, in my opinion, who seen ready to like kind of move on from the conversation was Mariah Lynn, who said, look, because she said Mariah Lynn said to Carly, I probably did say stuff years ago on Twitter. It had to be when you was fussing with one of my friends, and I probably felt like you treat my friends wrong or whatever, but I don't have no beef with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no, and I'm like, Carly, you are messy. If it wasn't like Mariah Lynn said, Carly be out here sucking hot dog dicks. She didn't say that. She said Carly's messy. Carly, you are messy. You were messier then too. You being messy right now. I was like, Carly, go sit down somewhere. I feel like Carly consistently needs somebody to beef with. And if she don't have nobody to beef with, she don't know what to do. So she know, oh, okay, this person here, I can beef with them. I can beef with Mariah Lynn because she called me messy years ago. And because I've never talked to her, that's a reason. I was like, that's childish and petty ass stuff. And the fact I'm like, everybody there know you are messy. Jesus know you're messy. Jesus, the devil, the Dalai Lama, okay, Weight Watchers, okay, cryptocurrency advertisers, okay, Shawnee O'Neal hairstylists, okay, whoever sold Jesus his sandals, everybody around here know that you was messy. So why are you fussing about Mariah Lynn calling you that? I was like, Carly, get out my damn face. Move, okay? But you don't even know me. It don't matter. It don't matter. But anyway, I'm leaving it be. Okay. Now, I also like that Mariah Lynn was not letting Carly punk her because Carly kept trying to get loud on this whatever. But she like, Carly, come, don't come for me. I didn't come in a fight, but it can go down. Okay, yeah. Carly does this to people because she feels like she's an OG and she feels like she can push her weight around and kind of, you know what I'm saying, hold people. And I'm like, don't do that because we've seen Mariah Lynn get down and she's a very scrappy girl, okay? But I'm like Mariah Lynn saying, I'm different now. I'm in a different headspace now. I ain't got time for that. That's called growth, growing up, being an adult. Carly, try it. Please try it, okay? But as they're fussing, Gunplay, the fact that Gunplay was like, let them fight. No, everybody move back. Just give them space. I'm like, let them, what? Why are you, nigga, what? You are a grown ass man. Say, let them hoes fight. Let them hoes fight. Let them hoes fight. Let them hoes, what? In my opinion, everybody fussing because they hungry. Everybody fussing because they drunk. You have all these black folk, okay, in Esperanza, on the beach with liquor and no food, okay? And I was like, just stop. But Gunplay, sit your ass down somewhere. Don't you ever and try to entice women to fight. Fight for what? Oh, asshole. Anyway, now Tia Marie, like, I don't like Alexa. I don't like her. Like, fuck her. I'm like, Tia Marie, are you drunk? Because why? Who cares? I don't care. And when we seen, because Mariah and Alexa was talking, we then seen, I think Amara and Chrissy talking to Tierra. Tierra did look a bit inebriated, in my opinion, but I mean, that be, but they're like, girl, look, just go to sleep, take a little nap. Okay, you cannot let others dictate your emotions or whatever because it's not a big deal. Tia Marie is really upset because the girl said, who? It's like if somebody say, hey, Jaylee, you know Timbuktu, and I'm like, who? Now I may have known Timbuktu at one point in time, but if me and Timbuktu has not talked in a while, or if me and Timbuktu and said, y'all know we're not cool, I would say, who? Because that's not somebody in my circle. It ain't nobody in my life. Who? It ain't no real diss to me to be that girl. I don't care. I don't care. Anyway, but again, that was that on that. Okay. Now we then see Chaotic. Now I was like, why is Chaotic here? Chaotic, we found out he's here too. Now because they all had to take COVID tests, so he tested positive for COVID. So he's having to stay up in his room. Okay, this fool said, I ain't never in my life tested positive for STD. I say, fool, COVID is not an STD. I'm like, who let him say that? And why did no one correct him? Sir, I was like, he really said, I have never tested positive for STD in my life after testing positive for COVID. I'm like, I mean, when you fucking somebody, you assume you got it from fucking, but it's not. COVID is not a freaking STD. It's not a sexually transmitted disease. I say he is stupid. He's dumb. Now he up there in his hotel room or whatever. He's looking down because Amar was down there, Spice was down there, Keion was down there too. And this fool was saying, I'm trying to get down to you, Spice. Him and Spice up and flirting from the pool. I was like, not Spice gonna try to girl Spice. Don't do it. Spice, please don't bang Chaotic. Don't do it. Do not do it. Okay, we don't want it to happen. Not on my watch. Okay, so this was most of the people, okay, who was in today's episode. Okay, now we know the upcoming episodes for the season. It looks really good. We know Safari gonna be around here. Shekinah coming. Tokyo Vandy will be there for a little bit of a minute, even though she has to fight. Mama Jones gonna be there. So there are other people coming. So this cast is gonna grow even more as the season progresses. And Chaotic, we hope he will test positive and test negative and be with the people. Okay, so that was all that we had for. Thank you, like my lipstick. Thank you very much. Okay, but that was what it was for the what was the show called? I forgot. The Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. But again, I'm gonna say that the episode wasn't horrible. As you see, it's gonna be it's a little chit chat, or whatever. Not a real, long, drawn out nothing. But the preview for the season looks good. You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones gonna come around there. There are other people who will be here. We're gonna see things happen, and we're gonna just hope for the best. But again, this is who was on here now. As we add people, we'll see, what's going on with that. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to the other show, which is Shaunie's and Keion's wedding special. That's the little thing, whatever. That's Shawnee her kids. Let me say this first. Y'all know we couldn't stand Shawnee from Basketball Wives. Okay, we know Shawnee was on Basketball Wives. We could not stand her. Shawnee is fully trying to rebrand herself to be, a first lady. And I was like, okay. So it's a 3-part, special. It's not no full season, 3 parts of it all. Showing the week leading up to their wedding. We know Shawnee has the 4 kids with Shaq, the 4 or 5, which is 5 kids total. I think only 4 of them are like with Shaq, but then the oldest son, whatever. So 5 kids. We know that Keion has a daughter. I think he had 2 daughters, either 1 or 2 daughters. So they're blending the whole family together. And this is, part 1 or episode 1 of it all. So Shawnee got engaged to pastor. He's from Houston. His name is Keion. Okay, he's a man of the cloth. And she's fully trying to get everyone to forget all the stuff we've seen of her over the seasons on Basketball Wives. Now, I want to say this. Shawnee. Shawnee has a lot of work to do. A whole lot of work to do because people are not going to easily forget stuff. I also want to say that you never want someone to say the same. The fact that we did not like how she was on Basketball Wives, we should want her to grow and be better. I want to say that first. Now, will we know for a fact she's changed? We won't know. God will, though. God be watching. I will say from watching this episode, I feel like she know for a fact she messed up in life. I think she know for a fact people were very, very pissed at her based on the OG situation. I think everybody, is fully aware that's where the most of our disdain for Shawnee comes from. I feel like after that happened, after that season aired, Shawnee went into hiding. We didn't hear from Shawnee. We didn't see Shawnee. Shawnee, I think, realized that backlash that they got from the whole OG thing, it wasn't what they expected. I think they fully expected people to not care that much, and people did. I think that's why Shawnee went on I'm gonna shut up to her, meaning she just kind of just quietly went up under a rock and laid there for a while. And next thing we knew, she was dating this man, and she was a little bit different. Okay, so I just want to, what I'm saying, we should want people to grow and be better, but we're not gonna forget this yet, Shawnee. Okay, I also felt like if Shawnee was to get a new show with her and Patrick Keion, a part of the episode would have to be her having some kind of conversation and owning up to how she treated OG. But that's my opinion. Anyway, so again, this show is the week before the wedding. Shawnee brings up how she was raised in church, but she never thought that she would be a first lady. Okay, but we surprised too. But here they are. Her and Keion were dating for 2.5 years. They have been, they're engaged or whatever. Keion says how he loves her. He loves how she loves him and how much she's a great person. She says the one thing about them, the one thing about him that she loves is how they have this great communication. I feel like Patrick Keion wanted to pray for Shawnee and save her soul because she needs it. So even them sitting in his office and talk, and she come on calling them painting up there a dingaling. I'm like, not saying a dingaling in church, but it's hard because seeing him and her, I was entertained. I just hope this change that I see in her is real. I'll say that. But sometimes you have to grow up. Sometimes, you have to, just be better than who you used to be. I don't know. But I was entertained a little bit seeing him and her. More him than her, though. Really more him than her. I don't know if she's just different around him. I'm not sure. I just need to know if it's real. It was gonna last, okay? Now we do see them talking to one of her sons. I think it's her youngest son. Because he wants, of course, she has 4 boys, and each of them was it 4 boys or the 3? 3 boys. So the one son wants to be the one to walk her down the aisle because, unfortunately, her father passed away 2 months ago at this point in time. So she's having a hard time processing, saying that her father would not be able to walk her down the aisle. If your father died, 2 months before your wedding, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's sad. But the son, like, I want to be the one to walk you down the aisle, blah, 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 blah. And I like how Keion was like, look, we kind of need y'all to be for real because your mama gonna need help. I can blow my nose. Your mom gonna need help. Just taking her mind off of the wedding, her father not being there. So like we're gonna need somebody to be serious with her on that day. And Shaunie said she did not want any sad moments. Even though she knows she's gonna cry, she also just wants them to be able to help her take her mind off the fact that her father is there. So that was what it was. But again, seeing how the son seems cool with the dude. Okay, is Patrick drinking? Yeah, because Patrick can drink wine. In the Bible, it says you can drink wine. You're not supposed to get drunk. So yeah, I think he did just having wine. Yeah, Patrick are allowed wine. We didn't go out at communion anyway. But again, it was cute seeing her son interact or whatever. So okay, they a whole family was a little family, whatever. I'm gonna be. Now the wedding is about a week away. Okay. And she has not got her dress yet. Okay. Her dress is being made, girl, I think in India, whatever, somewhere out the country. I do not understand why people be getting these dresses made and it's always in some faraway country that is not easily accessible. I would need my dress to be made somewhere in the States. Okay, somewhere in the States, because I want to be able to fly there in a couple hours in order to get whatever. It's hard to fly over to India, at the drop of a hat. Okay, anyway, so it's her two friends, who she's her two friends right now, their ex husbands are also, ex NBA players. So again, I'm like, oh, they know Shaq. Anyway, so the stylist has her try on other dresses. It's like, we need you to try on other dresses because just in case your dress is not made and not ready, you have to have something to wear because your wedding is in less than a week. Okay, so she tried on 3 dresses at this store. Was it 1, 2, 3? Boom. So the dresses, even though they look similar, they're not. She did not like the first dress because the first dress she felt girl, ugh, it felt too plain. It felt too plain. It was too covered up. It was too long, blah 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 blah. The second dress, she liked it, but it had too much see through on it. It was see through on the thighs. It was see through around the butt. It was a lot, and she like, I don't want to be, disrespectful because I'm marrying a pastor. Okay, he's a pastor around here. The third dress, she liked it because it was fancy. It had the closest look to the dress she was getting made. I like the first dress and the last dress. The first dress and the last dress to me were the best ones. Okay. But she said she picked the third dress as her backup dress just in case. Okay. Now they also had a conversation about Shaq because Shaq at that point in time, when this was being recorded, Shaq did an interview. And Shaq had, admitted to being the culprit. And he was the one who just owned up to it was him who ruined the marriage or whatever. Now she's like, I appreciate him doing that because I wish he could have did it sooner. you know. I'm so happy he kind of cleared it up so everybody know it wasn't me, it was his ass. Like, I'm like, yeah. Now, I was enjoying the show. I was like, okay, I like Pastor. They're funny. They have a good, camaraderie about them. Like they seem like a cool couple. You know, I was having a good time watching the show. I was enjoying him and her, enjoying the kid conversation, the wedding dress stuff with the stylist or whatever. I like our outfit. Okay. I love the dresses. And out the blue, here comes fucking Evelyn. I was like, Evelyn's the one sitting there in all black. Okay, that's Evelyn. I did not want to show her face. Evelyn punk ass Lazada shows up. I was like, this shit here. Once Evelyn came around here, I tuned out. I don't want her nowhere on my screen. Get her out my face. Leave. Leave me be, bitch. Okay, I was enjoying the damn show until she showed up. Shawnee, you cannot remake your image and still be filming shit with Evelyn. Evelyn is the only person I feel like I would never be able to move past thinking she's a better person. Mainly because she's already claimed to be better and then done worse. Shawnee ain't never claimed to be better. Shawnee's always been Shawnee. You know what I'm saying? I can see if Shawnee is changing. I do not ever want to see Evelyn on my TV screen. I was like, no. And I kept thinking, I'm like, I wonder if Evelyn gonna shoot any scenes. I don't think she should, because if you're trying to get away from how we saw you on Basketball Wives, why bring Evelyn on this show? The only scene Evelyn I feel like could have came on and been around here would be at the wedding. I would have fully understood her shooting scenes at the wedding as a wedding guest. Fully. Fully. But I was like, get her out my face. Get her out my face. You cannot fix your image, Shawnee, and still be around here trying to bring Evelyn with you. Because to me, that means y'all still in cahoots. Get out my face. Get out my face. Anyway, they also had a talk with her oldest son, who also wants to walk her down the aisle because, as he said, I'm the oldest. So if anyone has to walk her down the aisle because granddaddy dead, it should be me. I've been with her the longest. It should be me. And they're like, yeah, but your brothers also want to do it. You know what I'm saying? We also find out that she went and talked to her mom, of course, off camera. Her mom did not want to be on camera. Her mom is still fully dealing with and grieving the loss of her husband. Mom ain't doing too good, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, even physically. She just misses her husband. So mama not coming to the wedding. Shawnee said, it's just too much for her mentally to have to be around people right now. Because losing a spouse, that shit is, look, bruh, it's tough. And, I assume Shawnee parents are also older. Her mama just, she just not with it. I also feel like it could have been because the wedding was being filmed. But she's like, I talked about mom off camera, and it's just too much for her right now. And so I fully get her not being able to come to the wedding. And the wedding is in Anguilla. So it's a destination wedding or whatever, okay? But again, it was that conversation. And they also talk about getting gifts for the guests. And they end up getting candles made with 11/11 on because 11/11 is they look bang or whatever. But that was really it, y'all. So again, it's not a bad show. Again, it's only 3 episodes. It's leading up to the wedding. So I'll watch these 3. We'll have a little quick discussion for these 3. We don't ever need to see Evelyn back. I'm sure she'll be on the 3rd episode because that's the wedding. But I need her to out my face. Get out my face, Evelyn. Gone some damn well. I don't like you. You irk my. I out of all the basketball wife cast, Evelyn is the one I can't stand the most. I can't. Because to me, she did the most. I never need that bitch on my screens. Never, ever, ever. Okay, other than that, y'all, I'm done. I told y'all it'd be quick. Okay, so family reunion, Love Hip Hop Edition, Shawnee and Keion's Destination I Do. Okay, if y'all don't watch it, it's okay because I will watch it. And on Tuesdays, we'll come around here and have a quick little chit chat about it. Okay, I hope you all had a good time. Again, I will be live tomorrow for a gossip chat around 9:30. Okay. Because I had the stuff for the photo of Portia's wedding. And I'm gonna say this tomorrow. We'll do all this stuff tomorrow. I want y'all to have a good night. I want y'all to make sure to subscribe to my channel. Okay, subscribe around here. Okay, just do that, please. Thank you. Like the video. Please, thank you. Okay. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. Like the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe, share, hit the bell to notify me. And all those things. A great time was also had. I really want to get back into doing these show reviews that's quick, about an hour. Okay. Because it's fun to have little chit chats about stuff that we all watch together, or that y'all don't watch, but I do. Anyway, again, do all the things. Okay, the mama said, you see it? She said, do what my mama told y'all to do. Okay, and tomorrow we'll have a full gather chat about all the things going on in pop culture stuff. But I will see y'all tomorrow. I love you all. Be good, safe, and love someone today. Go love some stuff. Anyway, gotta go. Love you all. Bye.